guys, it's your boy Namari here, back at it again with another video. What if Naruto was feminine and was a Prodigy Part 2? Now, so we last left off of like hers and ankle, and Naruto go to his house, and Naruto tell ankle that he is a boy, not a girl, due to of course his looks and how he's dressed. And so basically Naruto also asks Ankle not to tell anyone, and if he does see basically him somewhere like in the hot springs and stuff, and he's on the feminine side, do not say nothing about it. Okay, and so basically the Hokage, Ankle, and Naruto arrive at Naruto's house. That's where they'll see like a horse size of the QB. And Hiruzen goes, no, he's just stunned. He's like, is that the QB? Naruto goes, oh yeah, yeah, the Uzumaki and the all nine Teletubbies kind of have a pact together, so like, yeah, I just let them out. And Hiruzen's like, wait, what do you mean by y'all have a pact? And Naruto goes, well, that's simple. Every Uzumaki normally has a pact with like the all Teletubbies. So basically, one Teletubbies is sealed inside the Uzumaki, since we're close related to the stage of Six Path himself, due to his daughter that he had, other than his two sons, who started to Senju in the Uchiha clan. We basically, we're basically the nicer of the two clans, and the ones that doesn't really want violence. Which is why the stage of Six Paths also asked them to kind of watch over us. Even though we really don't need it, it's appreciated though. Kurama hearing this, he would kind of laugh because he knows that Naruto doesn't mean it in a bad way. He just mean like his clan was pretty strong, and that anyways, like Hashirama got rid of them all. Basically, he didn't give it to the villagers, which kind of got rid of their protection in the first place. After the Hokage hearing this information out for the first time, is when he would then ask the QB like, well, he basically look at the Naruto. This is when Kurama goes, yeah, I will. I mean, why does he think Minato and Kushina still followed me inside of him? He just thought he just did it for no reason. I already told Kushina I was gonna look at her son. And Kurama says this in a very feminine voice, which surprised the Hokage. And the Hokage then asks a question, a dumb question, and be like, "You a girl?" And this is where Kurama goes, "Yeah, if I was a boy, or man, I would have too much testosterone in me, and I would just be so cocky and just want to destroy shit." Which then says, "Well, that's not a bad idea, actually, to get some anger off." Here's the then goes, "What do you mean?" Well, I mean, come on. You didn't even notice that Mansu was kicked out of the orphanage at the age of 2, and you didn't really have umbus on him, which was stupid of you. Because like, if he if he really wanted to, he didn't really have to come back to his village. He just chose to due to his mother and father protecting his village. Person then thought about that. He was then like, yeah, that's true. He really didn't have to come, but kind of did. He did come back, and then. This is where Kurama says, so you must be Ankle. I saw from Naruto's memories, and you followed him and stuff. Even though I don't think it was gonna different to take you to that base, because I don't want you to steal anything from him. But hey, even if you did try to take his notes, you wouldn't be able to do it because those notes are not even the right ones anyway, so it doesn't matter. Ankle would then look at the Kyuubi and be like, so how does he? And then Kyuubi said Naruto write down notes, not like if you're not of Uzumaki blood or Namikaze, you would not be able to see it properly. So like whatever you see now in those notes are not what he really did. It's kind of a Uzumaki clan technique that they have. And also, this is when Naruto goes, "Oh, can you also give me the Hyuga clan head? We need to have a long talk about stealing clan stuff." And this is where Hiruzen goes, what do you mean? Well, did you know that the cage bird seal that the that the Hyuga clan used, it was made from Uzu for their prisoners, and it was not meant to put them in that type of like it was not meant to enforce them. It was just meant to like keep them basically there. Like it wasn't really meant to attempt to kill or to be used on family. And this is when the Hokage then calls in Hayashi, and they have a long talk, and that's when Hayashi he then knows that he's about to catch a fine basically, and he goes back and tells his clan and he like Naruto then goes to also with Hayashi to his clan. He's kind of smiling on this also, even though he knows that his clan is going to be in trouble for this. He now is glad that the Kichibird seal is now going to be gone. This is where Naruto is talking to all the Hyuga clan leaders. And he goes, you know what y'all did was foolish and very stupid because y'all was trying to steal from the Uzumaki clan. Which is a fine since we're also one of the founders of the Hidden Leaf Village. And they'd be like, you have no proof. And then Naruto would show them the proof actually because like there'd be scrolls on it. And just basically they would just be looking dumb at this point. And Naruto then says, now since you did that, I kind of want... Naruto said, I want 100 million Ryu, since I know y'all have the funding to back that up. This is also that being one of our higher prize seals that y'all stole. And I want it taken off of everybody in the clan. And not only that, I also would like to have these seals and stuff back. Since, again, you're supposed to give that to the Uzumakis, you're supposed to ask before using. But you chose not to. You just chose to act. And then, they will be gritting their teeth because now Naruto has done that. And so one of the elders will try to attack Naruto. Naruto, of course, used the Uzumaki trap seal. But not only that, he will also restrain him and take away his chakra. Naruto would destroy his chakra pathways, so now he can't really use chakra outside his body. Which means that he can't do the gentle fist. And Naruto, he would just be like, so you really just try to attack me, academy student, and you felt like this bad. And Naruto then says also, Hayashi-sama, I would recommend you getting some new traits because I already knew from the start that's exactly what's going to be his first thing to do. If you keep up with the same traits, you're going to be so easy to be able to be countered. As he says this, Hayashi then looks and says, yeah, I know, I've been trying to think of some new ways. And then Naruto says, instead of trying to think, why don't you and the clan just come up with new juices or just get into different fields? I mean, how many times do you see a Hyuga do a medical ninjutsu or having medical scalpels? Imagine having medical scalpels with your gentle fist. You'll basically be able to be untouchable. Because, like, you'll be able to combine anything, really. After hearing that, she's like, it's not actually a bad idea. That's a pretty good idea. And Hinata, she'll hear this and she'll kind of think about joining the medical field. And then he says, well, I can teach your daughter Hinata since I know that me and her are going to be in the same class. And after hearing this, he'll be like, what do you mean? Naruto says, well, I'm on the Tsunade's level when it comes to medical ninjutsu. And how she would start to laugh, like, huh, that's a good joke, kid. And Naruto goes, oh, so I'm a joke. As he then shows him, like, his medical scalpels, and basically him being able to heal. I'm going to say Hitomi's still alive, and he then says, show me someone that's very sick, I guarantee you I can heal him. And so basically Naruto will see Hitomi. He will see that. Then Naruto then says, quick question, why has she been having chakra poison? Like, it's chakra metal. Like, who been putting chakra metal in her drinks and stuff? Because Naruto knows, like, in order to get chakra metal poisoning, you basically have to go through, like, a drink or something for it to happen. Actually, will get heated, and Naruto then goes, so this is probably foul play then. And so Naruto would heal her, and she would be fully healed now. And so basically she would thank Naruto and be like, you know, you're just like your mother. Or no, she gonna say you're just like your no, I'm gonna say she gonna say you're just like your mother. And Naruto would smile and says thanks. And she'll go wide-eyed because she didn't know that he knew who his mother was. And Naruto goes, yeah, I know. I read all my mother's scrolls. I know you're one of her best friends. And then he whispered in her ear, and also my godmother. And she would then nod her head, and she goes, well, if you need anything, just let me know. Naruto then says, well, I would like to train with Hinata. That's really all I request for. But then here it is, Hill Clan, they're thinking, well, we will let you train for Hinata if you let us have the kid's birth still. This is where Naruto then goes, nah, I mean, y'all don't really get to get that back. Y'all kind of fucked that up y'all selves. Maybe if you would have asked before just taking it, then yeah, you probably should have had it. And so basically, that whole situation will go down. And so now Neji's not as butthurt, but he's still kind of mad that that his father had to die. And this is where Naruto kind of talks to Neji. This is where Naruto then says, well, did you send the body to Kumo? And they said, yeah. This is where Naruto then says, Hokage-sama, may I have permission to basically sneak into the Kumo to go retrieve the body? I'm a master in stealth. Trust me, if I really wanted to, you would not even know that I disappeared. And and Hiruzen was talking, and Hashi and Hiruzen started talking. And this is where Naruto just disappears, and basically Hiruzen's just like, wait, hold on, where did Naruto go? Cause they're just talking about like new things for his clan to probably start getting back into. And so once he just disappears, Hiruzen's just like, wait. Hiruzen looks at Hashi like, did you see where Naruto went? And Hiruzen's like, Hashi's like, no, hold on. And he tried using his Byakugan, and he couldn't find him. Saying he's not here. Then Naruto then speaks up, says, your Byakugan can see me. There's just seals that counters the Byakugan very easily. After hearing this, Hashi then goes, wait, what? And then Naruto goes, I'm a Uzumaki. Come on. I know how to counter every dojutsu. I know how to counter every ninjutsu. I know how to counter every taijutsu. Because I master every style. And I know how to make a bastard version of the Gentle Fist. But instead of attacking the body, the chakra points, it tackles your muscles. So, yeah. He didn't ask Hashi which one would he rather fight right now. Or not fight, but just know about for now. And basically, everybody there that hears this is just thinking, what the hell is this kid, basically? Because, Naruto's doing some incredible things right now. Or talking about some incredible things. And this is where Arizona's, you're able to even escape my sensory ability and even a Byakugan, I guess, Naruto. And so Naruto will leave later on that night with an S-rank task. They go to Kumo. As he goes to Kumo, Naruto will find, southern part and, jutsu, scrolls, and all that from the Uzumakis and from the villagers, basically. And he will also find Hashi's brother's body. Now, he will take the body, and Naruto has a jutsu that can bring someone back from the dead. That their soul was pure, or basically if they have had a good intention before they died. And so basically, Hashi brother will be brought back to life. Now, whenever they come back to the village, this is when Hashi, he'll see Naruto with his brother, but instead of his brother being dead, his brother's alive. Naruto then says, look, I have a jutsu that can bring people back alive before they die. They're going to be, of course, a little weak, so yeah, he's not going to be at his full strength right now, but hey, now he's back. Neji sees his father, he starts to cry. Because, he's trying to figure out, he's basically just trying to see, how. And he kind of goes up to Naruto, and he hugs Naruto. And then he runs into his dad's arms and starts, crying at his dad's shoulder. And this is where, I think it's Haji, or I don't know, I'm just going to say Hashi's brother. But then look at him and says, you didn't give him the note, did you? And then this is when Hashi says, no, I was kind of scared and a fool. And his brother nods his head, and he goes back to where he came from, basically. Now, this is where Naruto then goes, now, since I guess y'all both are now back together again, or whatever, I will be leaving. As Naruto leaves, he looks back at the Hokage and be like, hey, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get ready. I found some scrolls and stuff from my village that they took, and trust me, right now, if I really want to, I can sue their village for all of this. And Naruto then says, "Oh, and I will be talking to you later on for that pay." And Hashi's like, "What do you mean?" And then this is where he goes, "Well, one, it was kind of tricky to find a way into the village, but due to, of course, me being me, and getting basically knowledge before I, of course, sneak in. But I might have interrogated one of their ninjas. Don't worry about that. And I can make anyone talk with some seals, and they won't even remember that it's me because I made a seal basically damage their brain and scramble any memories or encounters with me. And basically, it'll just be like they just got out of a ninja battle or close, and they killed a missing nin, which I will put a missing nin's body next to them to make it seem like they actually did kill him. They be like, wait, you killed like missing nin? And Naruto goes, yeah, fairly easy actually. And so Naruto then, Hiruzen like, Naruto, what would you rank yourself? Naruto would then say that I would rank myself elite Jonin. But just so you know, in the academy, I'm going to be hiding my true skills due to knowing the civilian council. I know already they're not a fan of me, so there would be no point of me just drawing attention to myself for no reason. I think in this, Hashi says to Naruto, if you need anything to heal the clan, we got your back, basically. And Naruto goes, sure, yeah. I would like to start an alliance, I guess. And, the elders and stuff, they're just trying to find a way to get back their seal. And after Naruto says, I would like to start an alliance, they're thinking, like, maybe we can, like, in this alliance, ask back for the seal to put it back on age branch member. Naruto will also whisper in their ear and says, also, I found some dealings with some of your elders. And after hearing this, Haji will get, like, a frown. And he will pull out some paper, and him and the Hokage, he will then tell Hiruzen to basically show him to his house in the Forest of Death. Now, once Hashi follows Hiruzen to the Forest of Death later on, after being called, of course, they will go to the Forest of Death, and this is where Naruto would then show him the papers. And he goes, here, this is the deals with your clan. This is when the ninja was supposed to take your daughter, and basically the death of your brother, so that way they can better control you, which is clearly stated in this agreement, and that they would give the body of your brother to them. Basically, they knew that your brother was gonna most likely sacrifice his life for you. And how he's pissed. He's like beyond pissed due to the fact that his own elders of his clan basically set him up. And he said, and he thinks Naruto, and he goes, and basically he then says, Hiruzen, I want my elders executed if you don't mind. And Hiruzen says, sure. You just you do whatever you gotta do. If you need some unboosts, let me know. And then he says no, but Naruto, can you give me some of those skills to basically he then says, can you give me some skills to basically be able to trap them. Naruto said, yeah, sure, I don't have a problem with that. So Naruto would he would just basically he'll go there with actually, and the said elders that were playing it basically would be arrested. Yeah. So they'll be arrested. They'd be trying to figure out what's going on. This is when I should be like, so I found out one hard way that y'all had planned that attack of the kidnap and for my daughter and stuff to be taken, but y'all weren't expecting me to basically kill so fast, and y'all didn't have enough time to set things up the way I wanted. And so Hashi, they'd be like, Hashi, what is the meaning of this, basically? This is where he gets pissed, and he goes, y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. Like, come on. I know that y'all just tried to get, y'all try to separate my family so y'all can control me better. And how she's and they're arresting him. Are like, I have no idea, and this is where like um a daimyo will come in to the room and be like, so where's that Hyuga princess that you promised me? Is what he basically says. And Hashi then goes, what are you talking about? And this is where it's basically not a daimyo but a very corrupt but businessman. He comes in smirking because he says that the Hyuga elders said that they had something for me here, and he then starts to lick his lips, and Hashi would get even more furious, and then he goes, "So y'all again just try to get rid of my family, like I just said a second ago." And so basically, he said, "Naruto, I want them executed, and whatever you do with this man, I don't really care." After hearing that, Naruto just nods, and he will basically execute the elders. Now, the businessman was kind of surprised, and he was thinking like, "Oh shit!" And he was finna run away. Now, Naruto, after coming back, he realized that this man was Gato. Yes, I'm gonna kill off Gato early, and that he took over the land of waves. And so Naruto, he went and says, "Gato, for your transgression against the land of waves," because basically he was gonna let Gato go until he realized who it was. I'm going to kill you, but I will give you a way to escape. You hand me over all your business and assets. And so basically, Gato would do that so quick that you would think that he's a trained Johnny. He'll sign off all his paper, all his stuff, and Naruto would then kill him. Of course, due to him being a ninja, and he didn't promise really. He really just said, "I will let you go." And so after Naruto got all his stuff, of course he will take it. Now Naruto is now gonna go back to the land of Wave. He will get the money and he will kill off all the Gato's bandits that he had hired, and he will go to the land of Wave, give them some money to rebuild. And Naruto also show him the head of Gato, and it says you have no more worries of him, and I will be running his business. If you do, this one, this is where like Tazuna, he's kind of happy because like a few days ago, the Inari's dad had just died. I forgot his name, but he had just died. And Naruto basically says, yeah, and it then says Tazuna-san basically because like the man would introduce himself and everything, and he would goes, "Can you find people that knows how to sell and sell the seeds and because I'm gonna need people that's able to do that." And so basically that's what happens. And Naruto then says, "Where's Gato's warehouse?" And they're all frowning because they think Naruto's gonna be like Gato. This one Naruto goes, he sees Gato has some important like irons. And this one you see like a collection things to Uzumaki. He kind of seals that away, and he's then Naruto says, "You see all of this drugs? I'm gonna burn it all." And he's gonna say, "I just need some men to help me carry this out real quick." And so they carry it outside the warehouse into like a part of the forest, and Naruto do a Kaden Jutsu, and he will burn the all the drugs. Naruto will look back over at Azuna. He then says, "Look, for this, I want to be able to sell metals and well, not weapons, but he said I want to be able to sell metals, and also I want you to kind of be like this building team." And he then says, "I want you to come to, I want you to go to the land of iron, and I want you to give them this scroll to ask them for Mithril and give him this scroll right here." And the scroll would basically have like a trade alliance with the Uzumakis, even though they're in Konoha. But he says, "But chakra metal for money or for other resources that depend on what he wants." And then Naruto also gives Tazuna this scroll, which allows him to be able to write a message to Naruto. So if he needs Naruto, Naruto can just go there. So Tanzuna would nod his head, and they would set sails to the land of Iron, or Iron Country, whatever you want to call it. And so once they get there, this is where they would get a meeting place with Mithril, and he would get. And Tanzuna says, "Well, my boss wanted me to hand you this scroll since he can't make it due to him right now being in Konoha." My friend would nod, and he'll read the scroll, and he was kind of let out a light smile. His Mithril, I'm gonna make Mithril is a like he's I must say he's not really even a quarter, but he's like there's a little bit of Uzumaki, and since he knows now that he has Uzumaki relative that resides in Konoha, but that wants to make trades with him, and help better each other country, or not really Konoha, but the clan. Like he wants to better the clan, and not only that, make things for himself, but he needs chakra metal, and he and Mephion just wants to help his country stay in a healthy financial shape and everything. So Mephion would nod his agreement, and he would write down some terms that he wanted. Once Tazuna would write in the scroll, Naruto would flash there. Tazuna would be shocked that Naruto can do that, and he looks at the scroll. He basically look and see what Mephion demands, which would be money and fabrics for their and some ninjas like I'm gonna say some ninja graded armor, since ninja graded armor is better than samurai armor. Naruto would nod to this, and Naruto would then basically says, "All right, I will have you doing this." He basically gives Tazuna full control. He says, "Every month, I want you to take a ship basically there. I want you to hire people and help me find ways to have more jobs to help them in the ways." And he then says, "I want you to help me bring back the land away land away, because I don't want what happened to Uzu to happen to land aways again." And so basically Tazuna will be like Uzu, and then it'll be like and then Naruto show him like a picture of Uzu, what it looked like before, when it was destroyed and before, and and Tazuna would nod. This was where Naruto and Tazuna were having like a good relationship. Same way Inari would see Naruto as a big brother after he had kind of helped them become better, help this town become better. Now, I'm gonna time skip a week. In Naruto, he has run multiple missions for the Hokage. Of course, there's gonna be 3 S ranks and 2 B ranks. And he runs these for Umbus, but the Umbus kind of stays back as protection if Naruto needs help escaping. And he will be with Ino, Cat, Tiger, and Weasel. They'll all watch Naruto sneak into the villages. Every village, Naruto will take a lot of things from these villages, including Uzumaki graded weapons and knowledge. He also takes all the ideas of 7 Ninja Swordsmen, swords, and he'll also take their metal and stuff that they use for them, including the stuff they use for Samehada. And Naruto will now start his own ideas, and this is where even in Suna he will take away their battle fans and more knowledge on their puppeteers, and house, and also old diaries of sorcery that he found in certain bases of sorceries. And he would do the same for Iwa and yeah, he would do the same thing for Iwa. Miss. Oh no, he's doing the same thing for Iwa, Cloud. He infiltrated the Cloud to take more stuff from them. And basically Naruto is now he also took some of their money out of their banks to hurt their economy, and makes it seem like they were doing it for repairs. But guys, I'm gonna end that off here. If you like it, please leave a like down in the description. Leave a like, leave a comment. Why I keep saying stuff in the description? That's crazy.